So yeah, there are a few unknown things about truck I know here. Um, well, first off, you're gonna have to pick the green color because one, apparently everybody loves green, even though I like blue. But I guess it's just a personal preference. Also, you might want to throw up the Skype window there, and then taunt because it gives your green groove some advantage, and it actually, believe it or not, helps when your MS painted opponent is wearing green. Like it adds more power to that, like because it's ironic and stuff like that. But yeah, you're gonna have to want to jump to get some mind games going here because notice I'm not jumping a lot and he's throwing knives at me, and obviously that's not going well. But I suck. Okay, well, obviously the main catch for Bishiman here is to basically, apparently strip the guy down to his underwear because apparently that decreases his defense power. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I'm really not too sure of how the mechanics in Arc-Hanna Hart work. At least the clothes breaking mechanics, but as you see there, I did some kind of maneuver where he kind of moved to the left there, and so the main strategy for Fiona Mayfield here is obviously I picked her as my partner, and I'm obviously turban sunglasses guy, which we will affectionately call Stereotype. So yeah, there's Fiona Mayfield, and I forgot the names of these two enemies, but they apparently go by the names 3P and 4P. So as you can see, I'm kind of channeling Karnov there. This game is actually notorious for ripping off Karnov's Revenge to the point where, like, Data East sued them or something, and obviously they don't know what they're talking about because this is a superior game right here. But, yeah, then you'll get the, that bow tie motherfucker to go stir up and... Well, I'm going to show you how to remedy that in a minute once Fiona stops running into the other enemy there. Yes, that's how to basically win the game. Like, it unlocks a bunch of infinites, believe it or not. And see, Fiona's saying change up, but, you know, I'm not doing that because that's not what pros do. This sucks. I light the pilot. 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 Do 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 do. I light the pilot. 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 Seriously, for fuck's sake, Kanoa is a 13-year-old dog girl. What the fuck? You know, people tell me that I should be out doing something, making a difference. You know, make a name for myself. And I just don't do any of it. I mean, I just sit here eating my lean pockets all day, and it's kind of disconcerting how I just don't listen to anybody. And whenever anything does anything interesting, I just disregard it. And then I'm just like, well, look at what I'm doing, you know? It's... People tell me to stop, but I just don't. And it's kind of impossible. But I at least take solace in the fact that there's other people that have this problem. I mean, it's not uncommon at all. And, yeah. But, you know, sometimes I'm just unsure of myself, and I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. Half the time I'm just apologizing because I'm just talking about the same thing over and over again. And I just... sometimes I wish I could just be a better person. In general. But I fear that day will never come. Okay, obviously, like, this is the best character in the entire game as far as I'm concerned. This is Jackie Chan asleep. He plays a lot more differently than awake Jackie Chan. He's a lot less powerful, a lot less accessible to play as overall. As you can see, my opponent is the KF zombie, and I'm just pounding his fucking face in. Now he's doing it to me. He plays more on the defensive side, and since Jackie has a lot of really strange nightmares at night, he has like this kind of cornering in kind of advantage going here in terms of speed. Also, his uncertain fear makes him attack wildly, as you can see by his super there. So, if there's one character I can recommend, it's definitely Jackie Chan asleep. Because, look at that. He throws his opponent into his nightmare with him. How badass is that? Okay, Prism Inakawa is a special case. Definitely one of the more, like, powerful characters, but he's a lot, like, less accessible of a character, basically. As you can see, I chose his red groove this time, as opposed to Truck Ino's green. And, this activates a trigger in which he just does a punch that the opponent can't evade from, as you can see here. And it also gives him a neat little glow effect, or color effect, whatever you want to call it. And, he basically still sucks. Okay, Dorothy Albright is probably, even next to Prism Inakawa, probably, like, near unplayable amounts of difficulty. I mean, there's so much you have to do. Like, in that beginning, you have to, like, cancel into some kind of jump, which I just completely fucked up there. And it gives you this credit sequence, and, well, you'll never guess who comes back. That's right, the KF zombie, obviously in an alternate palette, comes up and tries to get Dorothy here. And Dorothy's, like, when she misses, it's so punishable that... Oh, I forgot this game had strikers. There's Dreadlock DeLonza coming to the rescue there. Basically, if you don't pick him, you're pretty much fucked. I mean, I would have lost to KF just to, like, how much cooldown time was in that. And he's your only hope. I'm a fucking dork. Oh. I got nothing. I mean... I kind of have a confession to make, actually. This is not an Arc-Hanna Hart game at all. I pretty much just strung a bunch of video clips together and just passed them off to be a really sarcastic video, I guess you could say. It was not tongue-in-cheek at all. It was more like tongue hanging out of mouth sort of satire. But I don't know. For anyone that was thinking this is actual Arc-Hanna Hart footage, I apologize. And I'm really sorry for my poor attempt at humor. Kill me.